Welcome to the Shiny Minds Show, episode number 3. This is Dr. Shiny Unsal, and today we are going to talk about Neuro-Shine Moments. As I have been breaking down my Neuro-Shine technology into its components, and I have been telling you more about what makes a mind a shiny mind, today we are going to talk about the components of Neuro-Shine Moments and what makes a moment a Neuro-Shine moment. If you're ready, let's begin. So, let me define the Neuro-Shine moment to you first. A Neuro-Shine moment is your moment of truth when you realize that something hits home, something is aligned with who you are, what you believe, who you want to become. And that's why I call it a moment of truth. So, when we have conversations with each other, and sometimes we feel like, oh my goodness, I've never thought about it. And then boom, we go, aha. And then we call it an aha moment. Well, I call those aha moments Neuro-Shine moments of truth, with one difference though. The difference is the Neuro-Shine moments of truth are deep moments, are psychological, metaphysical, existential, and it is absolutely cosmic moments. These are the moments when you combine the power of your mind with the wisdom of your heart, and then you connect deeper with your soul, with who you are, to maximize your own potential. These moments are carving out what is not your truth and leaving those out and then embracing what is yours. Okay. So, why do I call it a Neuro-Shine moment? Let me explain. Obviously, I combine science, spirituality, strategy, and soul, right? So we combine the science from neuroscience, neuro-linguistic programming. That's the neuro part. That is the part that we go into your brain and we look at what is going on inside your neurons, like I explained before. Was that my first episode or second? You actually have neurons that are forming together, getting together to make decisions about a certain area of your life. For example, you have your neurons about your personal development, and you have your neurons about your professional development. You have your neurons that you have put together, formed together to make decisions about your relationships. And then you have some other neurons that are responsible to make decisions about your health and well-being. All right. So we know about the neurons, that we have about 100 billion neurons upstairs, and then they form together. They are very social. All right. They want to come together and then they want to connect. They want to share information. Yep. Some of them are truly talkative. Your neurons are adorable. Okay. So they keep sharing information. So the idea is, when you do not have your truth filter, okay, then those neurons keep sharing all the information they receive from the outside world, which I call OPOs, other people's opinions. And then they create blocks in your decision-making process upstairs. Okay. So they get kind of crowded. And because of the block, imagine there is a road, a highway, and on the highway, there are bricks and bricks and bricks, and then there are so many voices and so many ideas. And then it's loud, it is cluttered, and it's confusing, and then there is a lot going on. So there is no clarity. That is exactly what's going on upstairs in your neural pathways. When you do not have your truth filter, that's why I call them the moments of truth. You don't have that. The voices outside, they go in and then they make decisions for you. And you don't even realize it because it's an unconscious process. That's the 3D matrix mental world. Okay. That's why you need Neuro-Shine moments. So, did you know that you have about 60,000 thoughts a day? Think about it. 60,000. Do you know what that means? That's a lot of thoughts. Are you repeating the same thoughts every day? Can you become aware of those thoughts? What are you thinking about? Isn't that interesting to think about what you think about? That is what I am inviting you to do. Actually, let's think together for a moment. If you're not driving as you're listening to me, please look at me in the camera and let's picture this together. Upstairs in your beautiful brain, okay, let's just be super grateful for our brain because our brain is our machine and it is keeping us alive, making us go through life, and it's just a super quantum computer, amazing brain. Okay, so thank you, dear machine. Now, what we're going to imagine together is have your neurons come together and dance in harmony. Okay, now imagine this left side of your brain has neurons that are making decisions about your personal development. And this right side is responsible for making decisions about your professional development, your skill set, your coaching skills, your listening skills, your communication skills. And then this part has some trauma from your childhood. And your personal development neurons, they have this block from your memories, okay? Your memories, they have negative meanings associated to them. So those neurons who inserted those negative meaning to those memories, they are there. So they are a part of all the other personal development neurons. All right. Are you picturing this? Okay. So literally imagine gazillion neurons forming together right there. Imagine it. And then these neurons that are carrying that negative meaning, like attaching negative meaning to what happened in your memories, they keep repeating the same thoughts. I mean, if you have like 60,000 thoughts a day, and if you keep repeating the same thoughts, what happens is your neurons are actually exercising and building their muscles. And so as they keep exercising and building those muscles upstairs, so they actually become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and larger and larger. And they literally become visible, tangible blocks. Okay. So they block this part of your brain, these neurons, from accessing and communicating with this part of your neurons, communication, leadership, and coaching skills, right? And because of this block, now your neurons are not in harmony. And because there is a block, that block is also blocking your neurons' access to your neurons in your heart. I told you about it. There are also like about 40,000 neurites. Your heart cells with memory, they also have memory. They remember. They have information. Okay. So because of these blocks, you are not able to harmonize in your being, and your mental world and your body physically, your heart and your psyche, your energy field around you, they are blocked. And because matter becomes energy and your thoughts are becoming as energy becoming matter, it's a consistent energy exchange in your whole being. And then they create a certain level of frequency that you can measure around you in your aura. And so, this is a very deep dive into Neuro-Shine Moments. So I hope you are still with me. And because these blocks, those mental blocks, are there and you're not even aware they are there, even though you're thinking that you're making the best decision for yourself, guess what? You are not. Why? Because you're blocked and you can't see. It's literally a blind spot for you and you are unaware. So then what do we do about it? Well, that's why the creator of Neuro-Shine technology also created a formula for change and growth and transformation. The formula is change equals awareness multiplied by willingness. So when you become aware that you have blocks, you have mental blocks, you have emotional blocks, that's awareness. And then when you are also willing to work on those so that you can remove those blocks, so awareness multiplied by willingness, boom, you create magic. And boom, in that awareness and willingness moment, that's where you experience Neuro-Shine moments of truth because you accept it. It starts with awareness and it starts with willing to accept that you have blind spots, that you may not able to see everything, that you may not know everything about you, that your truth might be hidden from you. Everything starts from there and it's so hard. I gotta tell you, it is super hard. Why? Because your ego, your potato head, your matrix head, which is programmed to survive in this 3D reality, is going to do whatever it takes for you to avoid the fear, to avoid the pain. Yes, there is pain, but because it is a psychological pain, because you need to accept that, oh, I was wrong. Oh, I didn't know about this about myself. That's it. When you accept that, when you become aware that you were not aware, and then when you become willing to accept that, those are the moments where you are able to combine the power of your cosmic mind, not your matrix mind, your cosmic mind with the wisdom of your heart, your grateful heart. So in those moments, you experience those Neuro-Shine moments of truth. And in those moments, you know that you hit home. You know that there is something real about that moment. And then you know that in those moments of truth, you are absolutely going to shift your frequency, your identity, and your destiny. So that's why it is super important for you to know what Neuro-Shine moments are and how you can become aware and willing with the formula so that you can experience more Neuro-Shine moments of truth, because those are like deep, deep, deep layers in your being, and how those moments of truths are going to change your life. I already explained, but let me summarize. By experiencing more and more Neuro-Shine moments of truth, you become your authentic self because you're aligning with your truth. Think about it. If you are driving on that highway that I told you about, which has been blocked by all these mental blockages, mental darkness, let's say, because you didn't know. When you don't know, not knowingness and uncertainty is kind of unknown. It's kind of dark, right? And those are the shadows. And those are our shadow frequencies when we are not aware. Like you're saying something to some people and you think that you have the best intention. And then when they actually snap at you, when they say something in response to what you said, you're like, what just happened? I didn't say anything. Well, you did. You were just not aware of it. You were not aware of what your words meant or could mean, how your tonality was perceived, and how your body language also demonstrated and represented your message. Okay? So you were just not aware. And I will give more examples of these communication mistakes more and more in my upcoming episodes. For today, I want to leave you with this. When you become a human in your totality, in your lightness, in your oneness, graciousness, deliciousness, that is the only time that you will let your neurons shine with the light, with the enlightenment of your truth, your authentic self. And that is the only time you will know what exactly you're saying, how you can be perceived by others, how your body language, your tonality, and the vibration of your words can affect others. If you are only coming from your own perspective and not calculating what it could mean for others and how it could be perceived by others, then you're limited. Then you're in the darkness. Then you are blocked. I hope you're following what I'm saying, because that is exactly the purpose of my Neuro-Shine Moments of Truth, inviting you to a journey of enlightenment, which is going to require you to face your shadows and be okay with it. Because when the fake ego is facing its shadows, it dissolves, it melts away. The light is so delicious, and then the light melts it away. The light burns it, burns every crumble of it. That's how you can literally picture it in your neurons. There you have it, Neuro-Shine Moments of Truths. Hope you liked this episode. If you did, please put a like on it, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content just like this. This is Dr. Shiny Ünsal. Until next time, keep shining your light.
Oh, she's the shiny one, shiny one, shiny